You're about to discover a method so simple, so powerful, you'll wonder why no one ever told you this before. Imagine this: you sit down, no tools, no rituals, no crystals, no chanting, just you and your mind. And within 60 minutes, something inside shifts. Suddenly, your goal doesn't feel far away anymore. It feels possible. It feels real. Let me show you how to manifest using only your mind. Yes, it sounds unbelievable. But here's the twist: science, ancient wisdom, and modern-day success stories all point to one thing: your thoughts shape your world. And not slowly, sometimes instantly. In this video, you'll learn a manifestation technique that's often overlooked. It doesn't involve endless repetition. It doesn't rely on good luck or wishful thinking. It taps into how your brain really works, how it rewires itself through focused attention. And when you apply this simple method the right way, you can begin to feel a shift within just 1 hour. You'll learn why most people fail to manifest even when they try hard. What happens inside your brain when you focus in a very specific way. A 5-step mental technique that quietly rewrites your reality. And the one thing you must avoid if you want this to work. Stay with me till the end, because what I'm about to share is not surface-level fluff. This is backed by science, supported by history, and confirmed by people who use it every day, yet it's still one of the most underused tools of the mind. Have you ever had a strange moment where you think about someone, and they call you? Or you suddenly get a feeling something will happen, and it does? That's not coincidence. That's your mind creating signals before reality catches up. The problem is, most people never learn how to direct that power. They waste it. They scatter it. But today, you'll learn how to focus it like a laser. So, if you've ever doubted manifestation, or if you've tried everything and nothing seems to work, give this one method a chance. Just once. 1 hour. That's all you need. This might just be the most important video you watch this year. Welcome to Bright Mind Within, your space for hidden truths, powerful techniques, and a deeper connection with the life you truly want. If you're ready to unlock the full potential of your mind, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Because once you understand this, there's no going back. Your brain is not fixed. It's not a machine with permanent wiring. In fact, science has proven that your brain can reshape itself through what's called neuroplasticity. This means your thoughts, when repeated with focus and clarity, can literally reprogram the structure and function of your brain. Every time you imagine something, visualize it, or speak it out loud, your brain responds. Neurons fire. New connections form. Old patterns weaken. This is the power behind focused manifestation. You're not just wishing. You're giving your brain a blueprint. And when your brain receives a clear, repeated signal, it starts looking for ways to make it real. That's not magic. That's biology. There's also something else happening beneath the surface, inside your brain's default mode network, or DMN. This part of your brain becomes active during daydreaming, visualization, and deep reflection. You might think you're just imagining something, but your DMN is working in the background, embedding those images and thoughts into your subconscious. The more vivid and emotionally charged your thoughts are, the stronger the imprint becomes. Have you ever zoned out while thinking about a future goal, and suddenly felt more confident afterward? That's the DMN in action. It takes what you repeatedly imagine and treats it as if it's already happening. And here's the thing: the more attention you give a thought, the more your brain prioritizes it. Like a spotlight in the dark, it shines brighter on the things you focus on. But this only works when you're fully present. Passive thinking won't create change. You have to be deliberate. So remember, this isn't about hoping. It's about activating your brain's natural systems using a method that's simple, powerful, and backed by science. You don't need rituals. You need focus, and the willingness to apply it. The first step is clarity. You must know exactly what you want. Not in a vague way. Not something like, I want to be happy, or I want more money. Be specific. Your brain responds to precision. One clear sentence, no more. For example, I receive an unexpected $500 by tomorrow. That's sharp. That's focused. That gives your mind something real to work with. Once you have that sentence, write it down. Physically. Pen to paper. Not in your phone. Not in your mind. The act of writing connects thought to action. It tells your brain, this matters. Studies from places like Stanford show that when you write by hand, the brain activates more deeply. It becomes involved. Engaged. It pays attention. Now read what you wrote. First, silently. Let it echo in your mind. Then, read it aloud. Hearing your own voice gives the thought more power. It moves it from the internal to the external. You're no longer just thinking, you're declaring. That vocal energy activates different parts of your brain, strengthening your belief and embedding the idea further. Next comes visualization. Close your eyes and see your sentence as reality. Not just words, a scene. Where are you? What are you wearing? What do you hear? What do you smell? Make it real. Make it vivid. Use all your senses. The more real it feels, the faster your mind aligns with it. And now, you repeat. For 1 focused hour. Read. Speak. Visualize. Again and again. You're not trying to force it, you're training your brain to accept it. You're giving it a job to do. You're installing a new belief. Not someday. Now. In this hour. This is where the shift begins. 1 hour. It may not seem like much, but it's the sweet spot for activating deep mental focus. When you concentrate on a goal, your brain flags it as important. It starts treating it like a high-priority task. That's when the magic begins, not outside, but inside your own mind. Neuroscientists call this process salience, when a thought or idea becomes important enough for your brain to prioritize. And once something is marked as salient, your mind begins to work for you, even when you're not aware of it. It's like giving your brain marching orders: find this. Notice this. Create this. And it listens. As you continue focusing, something interesting starts to happen. You begin noticing small signs and chances that were always there, but you missed them before. This is called priming. Your brain becomes tuned in. What once looked like an ordinary day now starts to look different, opportunities stand out, patterns reveal themselves, and answers begin to appear. It's not that the world has changed. You have. All this begins within an hour of focused effort. You're not hoping. You're preparing. You're shifting your internal settings so the external world can respond. That 1 hour sends a powerful message to your subconscious: this is real. This matters. Make it happen. You may not see the result immediately, but your brain is already adjusting its filters. Already building the path. Already scanning the world for ways to align your outer life with your inner focus. Now, instead of just thinking it and moving on, you bring the process to life. First, write it down. Not once, but a few times, slowly, deliberately. Let your hand move with intention. As the ink hits the paper, the thought begins to settle. It moves from the mind into the physical world. Next, read it. Silently first. Let the words echo in your mind. Then, read it out loud. Say it with steady, quiet confidence. I feel calm and focused at 3 p.m. You're not hoping, you're stating. You're programming your voice, your brain, and your nervous system to understand this as truth. Now close your eyes and visualize. Imagine yourself at 3 p.m. You're in your space, maybe at your desk, maybe outside. The light is soft. Your posture is strong. Your breath is slow. You feel no tension. No rushing. Just calm. You know what you need to do, and you're doing it with ease. You're present. You're focused. Use all your senses. Feel the temperature of the room. Hear the quiet hum in the background. Maybe smell the scent of tea or fresh air. You are not imagining something nice, you're mentally living your desired moment. And here's the shift: as you visualize it, you begin to feel it. Right now. Not later. Your body relaxes. Your breath slows. You're calm. Focused. Exactly as you will be at 3 p.m. Your brain doesn't wait until later to respond. It feels what you feed it now. And that feeling anchors the intention. That's when it begins to take root. There are a few reasons this method might not work, and they often have nothing to do with the technique itself. The biggest one? Lack of clarity. When your mind doesn't know exactly what it's aiming for, it can't lock in. If your intention is vague, scattered, or keeps changing, your brain won't treat it as important. It simply won't activate the systems needed to move you toward it. Think of it like entering an address into a GPS. If you're unclear, the system can't guide you. Then there's the habit of skipping steps. Writing feels too simple. Speaking the intention out loud feels silly. But these steps aren't just rituals, they're tools. Writing brings the abstract into the real. Speaking gives your thoughts a voice, a vibration, an energy your body feels. When you skip them, you weaken the signal. Another hidden block is doubt. Negative self-talk sneaks in and whispers, "This won't work for me," or "Who am I to try this?" That voice may feel small, but it's powerful. It cancels out your intention before it even has a chance to take root. Studies in cognitive science and psychology show that repeated self-doubt literally rewires your brain away from belief. And without belief, focus loses its strength. Overthinking is another trap. You start asking, how will this happen? When? Who will make it happen? But manifestation doesn't start with the how, it starts with what. The how is not your job. That's the brain's job. That's the universe's job. Your only task is to focus and trust. When you overanalyze, you pull your attention away from the goal and back into confusion. It creates noise. But your mind needs silence, trust, and direction to work effectively. That's where real power begins, when thinking stops and intention takes the lead. Now it's your turn. Try this method for just 1 hour. Not all day. Not for a week. Just 60 minutes. That's all it takes to start shifting the way your mind thinks, feels, and responds. This isn't about wishful thinking. It's a focused mental exercise that reprograms how your brain treats your desires. Start by writing down a clear goal. 1 sentence. Be specific. Something you can feel, visualize, and connect with emotionally. Maybe it's, "I receive a message I've been waiting for." Or, "I feel confident during my meeting tomorrow." Whatever it is, make sure it's simple and real to you. Then begin the process. Write it by hand. Read it to yourself. Speak it aloud. Let the words echo in your mind and in the room. Then close your eyes and see it happening. Let your senses get involved. See where you are, how you feel, who's with you. Don't just think it, experience it. Over and over, return to the words. Speak them again. Visualize again. For the full hour, stay present with this desire. And while you're doing this, pay attention. Notice how your body responds. Feel the energy shift. Observe your thoughts changing. You may start calm and doubtful, but as the hour goes on, a strange sense of certainty might grow. A feeling that it's already done. That's the shift. That's the power of intention when given enough time and space. You don't have to believe in magic. You only need to believe in your ability to focus. Let the method do the work. The rest will follow. Your mind already knows what to do. You're simply giving it the chance to do it. If you found this method helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more powerful mental tools that can change your life from the inside out. And when you've tried this 1 hour technique, come back and comment your experience. Tell us what you felt, what you noticed, and what shifted. Your story might inspire someone else to try it too. Subscribe for more mental tools that awaken your focus, boost your energy, and align your mind with what you truly want. Your mind is powerful, use it. Don't let it run on autopilot. Train it. Guide it. Trust it. And watch what happens next. Thank you for watching Bright Mind Within, where your transformation begins.